This is my first attempt at a video about my trip. It took a year of planning, paperwork, and a lot of money to decide what to take and how long to go. Mark hauled me off to the airport. This is me carrying 49 pounds of gear and my dog. This is how the dog travels for hours. We stumbled upon my fun friend Gabe, who flew from Memphis to New York City with us. And then once in New York City, my ride did not show up. Finn showed up and we had trouble getting to my friend's apartment, but here we are, and Carrie gave a joyful break before we were on a plane for 7 hours to get to Edinburgh in our bulkhead seats. We got extra cookies because everyone loves Spirit, and the sunrise through the jet engine was gorgeous. But the fun was just about to begin. We got to go through customs very quickly, and yes, Alan Cummins was on my flight with his dog. Our first tram ride, we were so excited. Spirit even sat on the seat. That's my luggage in the rack behind us. So we arrived at the Edinburgh Central Youth Hostel, dropped luggage. There was no way they were gonna have a room ready because it was 11 o'clock. People had just checked out. I was showing you what the lobby looked like, but I was taking a video in slow motion, which does not record any audio. I fast forwarded the video, but there's no audio. I believe what I was saying was that we'd come in on this trip, and when we landed in New York, the car wasn't there for us, and then we went to see my friend, but on the way to visit my friend, the road was closed, and the driver kept stopping and getting directions about where to go, and we kept getting blocked. It turns out Trump was having one of his trials, and I just finally gave up and said forget it, and grabbed all my luggage and started walking to my friend's apartment, and discovered I had no problem lugging all that luggage. Okay, here we are at the Edinburgh Central Youth Hostel, and we can't check in right now because it's not 4 o'clock, and we have killed some time trying to charge a phone, and that hasn't gone terribly well, so now we're gonna go out for a walk. We're gonna go to Waverly and try to get a ride-a-share card, and we are going to go to Prince's Garden where the dog can walk. And now I'm gonna need my sunglasses, but in 5 seconds I won't. So there's that. Welcome to Edinburgh. Oh, pretty.
Made the most amazing purchases today. No. I don't think it.
Ooh, look at this bookshop.
So they both were going apart.
There's supposed to be another little park up here too. I want to give him a chance to just be a dog. He's been off his harness and hanging out in the hostel for a few minutes, but hasn't really got to go out and about. The sun's out. It's amazing right now, and it's so weird because in just a second it's going to get cloudy and cold. So there's a little park right here. Bip. Super close. And I'll find where the entrance is. But I see another dog off leash over there, so I'm gonna find the entrance and let him in. Okay, so we have a fabulous, perfect off-leash dog park right down the street. I thought that's what the map said, but I didn't know it was this great. There are dogs everywhere, and they're all well behaved, very quiet, all having a good time. I think maybe it's time to grab the vape. Oh, look at that cute orange and blue. Oh, the colored doors with the flowers. Aren't those adorable on those houses? All right, got to pay attention to the dog now. Things he does everywhere. Loves to roll. Part pony. My pony does this too. Some good smells over there. First pint of bitters at the booking office in Edinburgh. And it's been sunny and it's actually hot when I'm walking around. We're going to go get my rail card, my RIDA card, or something like that. But after a beer. It's my first, what do they call it? Weather spoons? But this is called the booking office at Waverly. And it's sunny and gorgeous and slanting. We are at Prince Street Garden, and it is a gorgeous day. It's a beautiful spring day. I bet a lot of people are gonna wish that they wore sunscreen today. It's gorgeous, and the weather is wonderful. If you're in the sun and the shade, it's chilly. And that's the second or third siren I've heard since I got here. This garden was recommended when I told the hostel that the room wasn't ready early, and I knew it was a long shot. I mean, it was 11. So anyway, I hung out for a while, and they weren't making any great strides, and so my phone wasn't really charging very well. Not sure what's going on, having some cord problems, and I can do all sorts of things. I just decided to map what I could, and that was a walk to a place to get a RIDA card so I can use mass transit and for a week, and I paid for a week, and I can use it all the time without worrying. But I still have to tap it at the tram before I get on every time. And the TI looked kind of overwhelming, so I walked in and walked out. And I haven't gotten anything. I haven't gotten on the train yet. But I was just going to take the dog for a walk and let him enjoy being a dog, and then I'm going to meet Rico for dinner, and that will be after I can check into the hostel so I can change clothes, because I have been wearing this since 10 a.m. yesterday, since, I don't know, before that, because I was dressed before I left for the airport. But yeah, I've been wearing this, and let me say, top to bottom, literally everything I've got on, perfectly comfortable. I'm not a person who sleeps on planes or trains or in automobiles. I really need to lie down. And blessed be Delta. They let us try the Delta One, and I will say that my most frequent flyer status friends were completely right. There is no room for Spirit to comfortably be under the bed, and the bed itself is a bit cacophonous, as in coffin-esque, and I don't think it was. We tried it, and we had more room in the bulkhead for him, and since I don't sleep, it doesn't really matter. So thank you, Delta. But we also, saved a couple of $1,000s, and then we had to use those points up. So that's why we're going to the Netherlands. Oh wow, okay, look at these flowers. Oh wow. Really here at the right time. Oh, that is just glorious. Except for the poison ivy growing in the middle of it. It happens everywhere. Ooh, and we are going to be here long enough that we're going to see some of this explode in a riot of color. And we'll be back in, I don't know. I start and end this trip in Edinburgh. Hello, little finch. Okay. I'm sure you can't see him, but somebody's got that app and they're gonna see what it is. This is wonderful azaleas / rhododendrons. I can't always tell the difference. The flowers are the difference. I think those are actually azaleas, and I think those might be rhododendrons, but I could be so wrong. Look at that view. Okay, we're just gonna enjoy it. Bye. Where's the dog? There's the dog. Sweet boy. He just met a new friend, Jack. Got our first Spirit Travels sticker. Thank you to Sarah Jane. It took 2 60-plus-year-old women, I think it was 2 hours and 2 computers to come up with this. And I really like it. It is exactly what I wanted. So we're giving vinyl stickers away. And that's our first. I gave them to the flight crews too when I gave them a little bag of candy. But that's the first person who was interested. I almost did it to pass them out to a bunch of adorable young men at a pub, but yeah, just way too cougary to do that. I was really channeling all my younger gay friends who would have appreciated that table of 11 very handsome, athletic young men. So here's my room. It's 322 and it's very basic, exactly what I expected. Slightly grubby light switches and bathroom, just like an airline bathroom. The toilet paper is squares here. And this, and I did travel with towels, but you can also hire towels. And there is some hand soap there. Let's see. Yeah, and step up into the shower. Pretty significant step into the shower. So yeah, pretty much exactly what I expected. And no air conditioning, which I knew. And today has been a remarkable spring day. Oh, the light is doing that thing. That's the natural air conditioning right there. Table and chairs, and somebody had said how they felt like it made it really crowded, but I'm going to shove the beds together. It looks like this now. I shoved them together. I moved that little, and I didn't fix the setting on the camera yet. So I moved the little end table to here, and I can plug the light in over there too, but that's it. So I just dropped it for the first time, slid it off the table, and it appears to be working. So